All right. Hello again, adventurers, and welcome to another exciting episode of Traversing the Veil. Yes, this is one of my homebrew D&D campaigns, set in my weird, messed up homebrew D&D campaign setting, and the people below me are all laughing as I breaks the everything. So,
What are you talking about? This is the first try to stream today.
Yeah,
Nothing went wrong.
First time I've ever done something. First of all, hi DK.
I think he's talking about breaking us emotionally, but sorry.
I kid you
Hi, DK.
not, I was just talking about you a couple seconds ago. Hello, Raiders from DK, and all the people on the YouTubes as well. Hello, it's wonderful to have seen all of you. Do you have DK? Well, it happens. It's because DK doesn't love me, Kevs. It's what it is. I've come to terms with it, but just kidding. We love declarations. Since you guys are here for the beginning of the show, this is what it's like at the beginning when we start off with announcements. Something massively huge got announced today. Incarnate, the place where I make all of the maps that I make when I don't buy them because it's easier for me, has just announced Incarnate 2.0. Basically, they're not really relaunching it, but they're kind of upgrading it. They're adding thousands of new assets and stuff you can use to make your maps. They're adding a marketplace where people can sell their own, assets and stuff like that you could use in your own stuff. They're adding a thing that allows you to kind of custom make your own stamps by taking stuff that they already have and like creating your own thing and then saving it. For those of you coming from DK's channel, remember when DK spent like 4 hours individually placing each individual house in that city he was creating for his D&D game? That was Incarnate. So yeah, they've just announced their new thing. It also comes with a new subscription model where you have like the free version, I think it's like the creator plan, and then the bigger plan. I can't remember what they're called off the top of my head. I made a video about it on my YouTube channel. You can find all the info there. But the basics of it are, since I've been a pro level subscriber for like almost a decade now, because the first map I made in there was the world map for Kingdom of the Kale Isles. So yeah, I've been using it a long time. I get their kind of premium subscription service, which will eventually cost $80. Right now it's on sale for $40 for an annual subscription. I get it for $25 a year because that's what I've been paying for years. So yeah, that's pretty cool and fun. Cool and tough and cool. In addition, for TTRPG fans in general, BackerKit is doing something pretty amazing. They're having this holiday sale thing, which is effectively a bunch of people that have done backer kits are able to create like holiday bundles and stuff like that you can purchase just like you would like pledge to a backer kit. But this is stuff that's already, pre-made, ready to ship and everything, ready for the holiday season. But they're able to give like sales and bundles and stuff like that. I know 3 of the big ones that I saw doing it. Monty Cook Games is doing one, Ninth Level Games, and I can't remember the third one. But there's a bunch of different TTRPG creators that you can get like cool like holiday bundle kind of things for gifts or for yourself if you wanted to do that. Yeah, just go over to BackerKit.com and you can look at it and see all the cool stuff. I thought it was really cool because it's kind of a way for like small indie creators to basically have their own kind of Black Friday sales because this will be ending well before Black Friday happens, but or maybe not. It's going to be ending in like 2 weeks. So I think Thanksgiving is like next week, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, so they should theoretically be live for Thanksgiving. That's cool. Anyway, yeah, so it's a way for smaller kind of indie creators to be able to run, Black Friday style sales. but still get kind of advertising and the ability for people to kind of browse their stuff without having to kind of fight through something like Drive-Thru RPG, where there's literally hundreds of thousands of titles on there that they'd have to compete with, or having to compete with like Walmart or Barnes and Noble and stuff like that. So I thought it was very, very cool. Also, since I have some new faces here, have you picked up your copy of The Hearth Witch's Guide to Magical Murder? Book 1 of the Hemlock Saga, written by USA Today best-selling author Kiri Callaghan. Kiri is a friend of ours. She actually plays in my Zelda game that I run on Saturdays for Zelda Universe. And I've known her for, wow, I think it's going on like 8, 9, maybe close to a decade now. We've been playing together for like 8 years. And I think we met slightly before she started playing in my campaign, like 6 months or something like that before, because we sang together and it was very pretty. But yeah, she published a book and it's super awesome. And you should 100. Did you not know that Kiri and I sang together?
Was she on Twitch Sings?
Mm-hmm.
No, she wasn't. This was.
No. That was YouTube.
Okay.
That was a YouTube sync.
Wait, time out. Okay, yes, I knew that. I was like, wait.
No,
so
I tried to convince her to do Twitch Sings, and I don't think I ever got her to. Or if I did, it was like a one-time deal.
Gotcha.
I miss Twitch Sings.
I do too.
But if you're also a fan of Kiri, make sure to put your reminder in your calendars. It's really that simple to put a reminder up nowadays, people. In June of 2026, she is one of the authors in the Mighty Nine Stories Untold that will be coming out.
Yep.
Yay!
She is now writing canon stories for Critical Role, guys. So.
And
yeah.
Speaking of Critical Role, Mighty Nine launched today.
Yeah, the new Mighty Nine cartoon or animated series. The first 3 episodes dropped today. And I believe they'll be doing new episodes every week. But from what I've heard, yeah. I've watched the first episode because it went live on YouTube last like Friday or something.
Yeah, the last weekend.
And it was good. It was very good. I haven't watched the other 2 episodes that dropped today, but I'm very excited to do that. So yeah, other TTRPG news going on at the
Yes,
news?
on BackerKit there is Legend of Zelda, not really Legend of Zelda. Go ahead, take it away.
Yeah. So I've talked about this a few times. There is a new TTRPG that's going to be crowd funded through BackerKit called Twilight Sword. And it is Breath of the Wild, the TTRPG, but it's not Breath of the Wild in any way. It's really Breath of the Wild. And it looks so good. Like the whole like
cooking aspect of it.
Yeah, there's cooking. There's entire rules for how you could like pick out parts of things and then turn them into food and potions. And Chax is very excited about that because when Chax played Breath of the Wild, she's the only person I have ever seen in the entirety. And again, I work with Zelda Universe. I know tons of people that have played that game a billion different ways. I have never seen anyone other than Chax completely fill up their cooking slots. A lot of people didn't know there was a limit to how many dishes you could cook. Chax not only found that limit, but was constantly at it and would start eating some of the food just so that she could cook more. So there is a cooking system in it that, again, works remarkably similar. As far as I've seen, I haven't actually seen the mechanics, but the way to describe it works remarkably similar to how it does in Breath of the Wild. I'm not sure if you have to go every time you cook or not, but we'll find out. I'm sure if I can convince Chex to play with me, she will most definitely go
For sure.
and then spend the entire time that we're playing, like everyone else is going around adventuring, and she's like, "Guys, look at this! I made pizza."
Like, guys, hold on. We need to eat something. We're all hungry now, right? Okay, I'll cook.
So yeah, but in addition to that, the kind of main thing that you do is the world has been covered in despair, and you go around exploring the world, solving people's problems, beating bosses and stuff like that, and creating hope. And once you create enough hope, which is your experience points effectively, once you create enough hope in a certain area, you can actually remove the despair from that region of the world. And then you get to move to a new region where you get to do more building hope to take over. It's such a cool little loop, gameplay thing.
Yeah.
What better way to get rid of despair than by food?
Yes, most definitely. Anyway, so
I'm seriously buying the system just so
the backer kit of that launches tomorrow.
Eat your
I
feelings, the
Tomorrow.
RPG.
Yes.
Nom, nom, nom.
I could definitely see. Jax, have you ever seen Delicious in Dungeon? Because for some bizarre reason, I think you'd like it.
Of course. Oh,
I have to
man.
finish that one. I got weirded out in
Okay.
the first few episodes because the dude that's like really into, eating monsters is like
Mhm.
really into eating monsters. Like it gets to the point where it's like,
Lyos?
okay. So yeah, I don't know if it gets better as the series goes on because I've only seen like the first like 4 episodes, but they were fun.
Th-
It just
They're
got
always
kinda
exciting
weird.
about eating. Yeah.
Nom, nom.
Yeah, it does. I don't think it really changes much from that. So, because it's like that borderline, but it goes into eventually why he kind of. is weird.
I need to finish this series. I did finish, and I blame entirely Katie for this. I left my A rank party. It's a
Oh,
long
yeah.
title.
Yep.
It's a long, dumb title, but it was so good. Everything about it was just massively fun. And it starts out like really lighthearted. It's like, oh, this is going to be one of those kind of campy, jokey thing. And it gets dark
And it
really
laughs
quick.
at you.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
and he's at
It's
a
the
party with entirely
definition-
girls, and they're all in love with him, which annoys the hell out of me. But other than that, it's great.
It's a definition of fuck around and find out from the villain side.
Yeah, it's really good. So
Yep.
anyway, other TTRPG related stuff?
Nope.
That anyone can think of? Cool. Well, I think that means it's time for us to return to Traversing the Veil. And I think just because of how this game has changed, I have like intro music for every one of my campaigns. And this campaign started off as Firefly meets Eberron. And so this is the music that I have for it. Very kind of Old West. Oh yeah, the party's gonna do this. And when I describe what's happening here, you will realize this has very little to do with what they're dealing with now. But
Ugh.
it's the only intro music I have prepped. So we're gonna do this again. So now we return to Traversing the Veil. The party is doubting their own senses. After arriving in the elemental plane of water and meeting a clandestine group, apparently there to destroy the area that they had just appeared in, the party got to know this new clandestine group and discovered that they had again traveled to a different period of time because one of the members of this clandestine group was the mother of one of the characters long before she had any children. As they were interrogated, suddenly a strange creature appeared and killed the mother of Reggie, their companion. With his mother being erased from existence, Reggie also disappeared, and the party and the clandestine group teamed up to try and find this creature who had devoured the soul of this woman, preventing her resurrection. They eventually found their way to a city where they found a guide named Thakian who claimed he could lead them to the area where these strange shadow creatures live. When they arrived, they were surprised to discover a massive Leviathan-like creature larger than the largest city in the entire elemental plane of water, and growing out of it was a strange, living city. However, the city had been abandoned centuries, maybe millennia ago. Now, as they are exploring the city, trying to find this strange shadow cuckoo creature, they've encountered strange mutated Otyughs and have started seeing visions of things that aren't there. Their minds have been warped with various beliefs that they've later found out were untrue. And now they must decide whether to continue venturing deeper to try and find this creature, or if they need to flee to save their own sanity. Alright, so when we last played, I believe the last thing that we did was you guys were all getting goofy, right? Believing
Yep.
things that weren't there.
Mm-hmm.
Smegwick was getting mad that you guys weren't saving your friend Tomat, or Tomad, whatever his name was.
Damad.
There we go. Tomad,
That's the name you told me.
whom you guys have never heard of. Arai was convinced that Smegwick was an imposter. Thakian was sure that you all had been tracked and these bounty hunters were about to ambush you. And Aoi discovered a really cool use of protection from good and evil.
Yay!
So after Aoi was
You're
able,
welcome.
Aoi was able to kind of help you guys realize what was going on. Again, you guys have traveled pretty far into, I don't want to say the bowels, because this creature does have bowels and you're not there yet. But,
Thank you.
Weird.
you guys have have traveled pretty deep inside of this creature, even after dealing with the Otyughs. You guys are getting kind of far enough in that it's starting to become more difficult to figure out where, in relation to the creature as a whole, you actually are inside of it. But the road that you're on is kind of an offshoot from that kind of main road that you were on before. So yeah, what would you all like to do?
Am I gonna have to start saving your butts every time that you guys are delusional?
So, I think I need a little bit of clarification. When I think it was Arai that noticed someone was running off,
Mm-hmm.
did anyone else see that?
No.
And even after Arai pointed it out,
Every time that Arai noticed someone running around, Arai noticed them right as they were going around a corner somewhere.
Yeah.
okay.
You wouldn't be able to see it, so it wasn't like, you know,
It-
oh look, someone's running
illusion.
down that hallway. It was always someone just started around that corner. And I don't think, because you guys were all kind of dealing with your own stuff, I don't think anyone was ever
Arai was the only
able
one that-
to
yeah.
look into it aside from Arai, who found a really nice, fully furnished apartment that you think is on the market. You're not sure, but
Mm.
And then promptly pieced out.
yeah, because fully furnished apartments in giant abandoned leviathans, like, you know, there's an HOA that you're gonna have to deal with.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah,
So-
for sure. Especially with all the blood vessels running through this, everything's
Yeah.
connected.
Yeah, like you're. And
You have a thrombosis over there, man. The whole complex is gone.
Ugh.
So, what would
You
like-
screw up your recyclables one time, you will never hear the end of it.
Mm-hmm.
And they start like just finding you for random things. It's like, oh, you had your blinds open at 11:42, and they're only supposed to be open till 11:30. Well,
Oh, your
that's a
plans are-
$400 fine.
Your plants are seasonal and they look dead in the winter, so we're gonna find you and make you replant them with other things that are green year round.
We have no bias against HOAs in any way. shape, or
No, not at all. No experience.
form. I've been lucky enough. I've never been in an HOA. I've just had friends. So now that we've made our HOA jokes, what do you all want to do?
Should we go deeper? We do have to save Reggie.
I mean, we can't go back, so.
Yeah, you're right.
Is everybody in the right mind now? Are we good to move forward?
Yes,
I
are we?
mean, I guess so.
And as we ever are.
Okay.
All right. So, do you guys want to continue down the kind of smaller street that you're on, or do you want to try and go back to the kind of main thoroughfare?
Do we know if continuing deeper down, like the path we're on, will give us more delusions as we get deeper in?
You don't. You guys don't know what caused them in the first place. So,
Oh, God.
Thakian, if you'd like to roll a survival check, you can try to figure out which path is going to take you closer to where you believe the breath drinkers are.
I'll go ahead and do that.
Okay.
Let's see. Said survival.
I'll wait for it.
23.
Okay, cool.
Ah, nice.
So, kind of sitting back for a little bit and focusing on where you believe you are, you think that the road that you're on now might take you in the right direction, but it'll take you in a very kind of roundabout way to get there. You think the most direct path would be going back to the main thoroughfare and then taking another offshoot that's probably about, a few blocks down.
Okay. Let's get going then.
Smegwick will also be like, okay, before we go any further,
Yeah?
I'm gonna give Harlow the heads up. We'll get on the sending stone. Getting the location, obviously, since I think game wise I wouldn't be able to give this, but in character I think I'd be hey, we just through here, we've definitely ventured down, giving you a heads up, deeper down potential for mind fuckery. Not everything may be as it seems. Stay together. Avoid splitting off.
And you hear a pause for a second. It's like, right, we're not going to go in there. I mean, if you all die, maybe we'll go in, but that's your job. And that's it.
Just holding it, but I'm not saying it out loud. It's like, fucker, we're supposed to... Okay, fine, fuck you too. Okay. This guy really thinks it's his job to be a prick on the ship.
So, why doesn't everybody give me, let's go survival checks.
Oh, yay.
Including another one from me.
Yep. This
Okay.
will be just kind of navigating. I'll give you advantage on yours, Thakian.
Okay.
God damn it. I'm a sage! Background, Jody. I read books!
What do you got for me?
17.
17 for Arai?
Abby.
9.
Cool.
I got
So cool.
11.
11.
Oh my god.
All right. So as you
Yep.
guys kind of swim back to the kind of main the thoroughfare, and you start going forward. Again, there's it's gotten significantly darker the further you've gotten in here. And dark vision only helps so much. And so, because of everything that's happened now, all of you are kind of looking anytime you see movement. Like, you'll see movement out of the corner of your eye, and you'll look, and it'll be like a piece of debris that's just kind of floating there. But the tension has just been getting higher and higher. And eventually, you guys watch as Thakian kind of takes you down a side street. But this particular side street, unlike just about every other one that you've seen, this one has those kind of hanging jellyfish kind of things in the entryway, kind of preventing a decent amount of the street from being traversed. And you can see bits of coral and other things along the wall. What would you all like to do?
Is there a chance that if I were to use my lightning breath to clear it, would it would the road pathway cave in, or?
You don't think your lightning breath would cave anything in, because again, the roads are effectively big old bones. However, the problem with using your lightning breath underwater is it's not quite as directional as it normally is, because the water conducts it, and so instead of like a line, you get this kind of it just goes everywhere.
Oops.
So being able to aim it would be the biggest problem. But as far like you guys have dealt with these before, they're not sapient creatures, but again, they're effectively kind of jellyfish or a version of coral.
We just need to watch out for the stingers.
Yeah. Right now, it's basically like there's a bead curtain in front of this street.
Okay.
So if you guys want to go through, you're going to have to do something about the tentacles, whether it's...
Pick up.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, like, Smeglic's gonna, like, maybe see about if he can make things a little sensitive for him. And he's gonna point his finger, like, he's gonna do a little testing first, see how they react to this. Phew! And he's gonna fire off a ray of frost.
Okay, go ahead and make an attack roll for me.
Uh, 15 on the die. Ray of frost. Plus 9, so 24.
All right, so as you sit there and you fire a ray of frost at one of them, you watch as the ray of frost goes through the water. You see little kind of icicles forming as it travels through the water, as it kind of interacts with the water itself. And then as it hits one of these tentacles, you watch ice just kind of shoot up and shoot down, and it completely freezes it solid.
How's the tendrils on the around the sides act? About the same?
They don't seem to react to it much, but they don't seem to react to much of anything.
The jellyfish.
And I take my scimitar and, like, just kind of brush against a few of them, see if they break.
Yeah, did you want to hit the one that was frozen, or are you going for ones that are not frozen?
The ones that are frozen.
Okay. Yeah, as you hit the one that got frozen, it shatters.
Alright.
Cool.
You think if you were to hit the non-frozen ones with your scimitar, with enough force, you think you could cut them, but there's always a chance that they could wrap around it and actually wrap around your arm.
Yeah, I'm not going to mess with those.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it's, keep doing that.
Okay. Well, if you guys want to kind of, since it's a cantrip, if you two want to kind of work together. Take you about maybe 5 minutes to create an opening large enough for you guys to go through.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So
Yep, I'll just be chopping them after they're frozen.
so you see so as you guys look in again, every other place that you've been looks like the walls themselves have kind of been scraped clean. Every like building that you guys have looked into, anything not bolted down or literally growing out of the floor wasn't there. When you look around here, you can see coral in various places around, very, very sharp looking coral. You can see what you think used to be buildings, but they've been kind of grown over with coral and other things like that, where they now look more like barricades more than anything else. And as it continues to go down, it almost looks like you're looking into more of like a toothy maw than you are like a circular road or anything like that.
Mm.
So what do y'all want to do?
We're sure this thing is, if it is like the mouth of whatever used to be here, we're sure that it's dead, right?
Make me a medicine check.
Oh, Lord.
Well, the creatures, the giant creature city thing's dead.
13.
13. So yeah, look, the walls are still made of that bone structure.
Okay.
So the likelihood of this, chopping down on you, very, very low. The bone is not flexible enough to move.
All right.
Yeah. So no, Millennium Falcon kind of thing going on. Not
But
that
yeah.
mean yet. So, what do you all want to do?
Continue.
Yeah.
All right.
If there's nothing here, we'll continue.
So as you guys continue down this path, I need to roll. Okay. As you guys continue down the path, what's everyone's passive perception?
12.
9.
14.
14. Okay. And then Arai, your passive perception? 14.
14. Yeah.
So as you guys are kind of going down, you keep noticing this coral growth that, again, you haven't seen anywhere else except in that one apartment that you guys entered this city from. And again, all of it is very, very sharp. Like there aren't any smooth edges on this coral at all. Arai, as you are swimming, suddenly your pike starts to resonate for a brief moment, giving you warning enough to kind of look around as this large form that in the darkness you can't really tell what it is, just starts coming directly at you. And I need a dexterity saving throw with advantage.
Not good. That one is much better. Dex plus 1. 17.
17. So as this thing comes hurtling towards you, you kind of dolphin kick yourself out of the way, and you see it's not really a rock, but it is just this very large mass that, had it hit you, would have driven you directly into the coral below you. And the rest of you, you watch as Arai starts kind of swimming around, and Arai, do you want to do anything after dodging this?
Alert everyone to the possibility of more rocks falling and shoving us into the coral.
Crud!
So as Arai let you all know that, you suddenly see just all of these boulder-shaped objects kind of coming from the darkness outside of your vision range, all coming at you guys. I need everyone else to roll me dexterity saving throws with advantage, since Arai was able to warn you guys.
Okay.
Do 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 do. No.
That music's only good if you're Indiana Jones.
Well, we're running from boulders.
Well, I know, but that's only good. That's only good if you're Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
18.
All right.
I rolled double 14s. Dexterity, so that'll be 17.
Okay. Thakian,
Oh, actually, 19.
even better. Thakian.
So I rolled 2 20s.
Ah!
I
Damn!
saw this look on your face. I'm like, oh, did you roll a 1? No, the exact opposite. So
Yeah, like I saw it, I immediately backed up. I'm like, okay, yeah, they're there.
Yeah. Double nat 20.
So, as these things start coming towards you, you all start trying to swim around it. Arai is helping out as much as he can, and eventually watches all of them impact the coral. One of the more interesting things about it, though, is it doesn't damage the coral in any way, shape, or form. The coral is just as sharp as it was before these giant rock things came falling at you. And shortly after that, Arai, you're the first one to kind of notice a pair of eyes in the darkness, slowly moving towards you.
No.
At first, it's just a single set, and then you watch as another set comes, and you see these two strange eel-like creatures come out. Behind them, you can see these strange kind of humanoid fish hybrid looking creatures, not quite tritons, more like if a human slightly melted into a kind of fish-like creature, and they start coming towards you. 4 of them with 2 of these strange eel dog kind of things, and then taking up the rear, you notice a final set of 2 very, very large eyes, and as this creature comes into your vision range, you see a large creature with thick, leathery scales, a snout that looks very draconic, some strange kind of underwater dragon-type creature. And Arai, as you're kind of looking at it, it's got these wicked claws and big, thick teeth. You start to realize exactly what might have made those slashing marks in that original apartment that you guys came into. And I
Grandma?
big teeth you have. I would like everyone to go ahead and roll for initiative.
Yay! 10.
Okay. Smegwick?
I'm rolling. 15.
15, all right. Arai
16.
and Thakian.
17.
All right. And then I rolled it up. One of them got a 0.
Yay! I
Like,
mean,
that's impressive.
yay!
I guess he's going home.
He just won't work. Like he's off. Like
Guys, my blood sugar's really low. I need to get some.
he's looking for his Snickers. He's like, I'm not me when I'm hungry, guys.
You
All
go
right.
without me, I'll
Anyone got
take
like some
care.
Nature Valley granola or something, maybe? A Cliff Bar?
Maybe like some orange juice. Do you guys have like orange juice or like orange slices? Like I just need some sugar. Unfortunately for all of you, The draconic creature is actually the first one to go. It swims up. It swims up, and with Arai, you being the closest, since you were the first one to get your dodge off, is going to come towards you and just start attacking.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
You're not raging yet. Don't get too cocky.
That's true.
As it
But I'd
comes
rather
forward,
him hit me than you guys.
It is kind of a serpentine dragon, and it starts to immediately try to wrap itself around you. So, does a 20 hit your AC?
No, just misses. Yeah, it does.
All right, you take 14 bludgeoning damage, and you are grappled and restrained.
Oh no.
And then, while it has you wrapped up, is going to take 2 of its hind claws and start just raking you as much as it can.
I was
So on
gonna
top
say,
of
I
everything
don't
else-
like this hug.
So on top of everything else, it attacks like a cat.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
14 on the first claw, and 24 on the second.
Guys, owie.
Yes.
No, ouch. Sorry.
No.
Those hit?
You said I'm owie.
I know.
No, she's
That
out.
was the 2 hit, not the damage.
Ouchies.
That was
Oh.
that was the 2
Oh.
hit, not the damage.
Okay, let me put that back then. They still both hit.
Okay. They'll do 12 points of slashing damage each, so a grand total of 24.
Okay,
Yikes.
so then I get 14 back. Yay.
All right. And with that, we go to Thakian. What would you like to do?
Ooh.
Question on how Thunderclap works.
Mm-hmm.
Does that? It says each creature within range other than you must succeed on a Constitution saving throw. Does that include my party?
Yep.
Yeah, when it says creature,
Friendly
it
fire.
includes friends. If it says enemies, then it doesn't include friends.
Okay. And is that like a radius around me with me in the center? That's the effective area?
I have to look at the spell real quick. What? What? Here, let me look up the spell. I don't have the
Thunderclap.
Character sheet open. Game rules, spells. What was it again? Thunderclap.
Thunderclap. Yep.
Use know this answer. All the kids use it all the time. Constantly
All right.
hurting each other,
So-
which makes me laugh.
Yeah. So effectively, how Thunderclap works is it's an AOE attack cantrip. So anything within 5 feet, so basically anything right next to you, is
Okay.
going to take damage. So because of how large the dragon creature is, you could very easily, since it's only 5 feet, you could position yourself in a way that you could hit it without hitting your friend. The only danger of Thunderclap is if you are right next to an ally.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yep.
Okay. Or you can try
Um,
targeting any of the other creatures. Grand total, there is 4 of those zombie-looking things, 2 of the eel things, and then the big old dragons.
I think I'm just gonna do Thorn Whip
Okay.
towards. Whatever the zombie thing is.
Okay. So one of
If
the,
I'm close enough.
yeah, you can get there.
Okay. So I'll move and then do Thorn Whip.
Sure. Go ahead and make me an attack roll, please.
$25?
Yeah, 25.
I'm sorry. Always read out all your rolls.
Yeah, sorry. I did.
You
I
did,
must have
think
been
you
in.
were just away from
Oh,
his mic.
okay. So,
Yeah.
yeah, 25 definitely hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. I leaned
I was
forward.
looking
and
at the
think-
stat. I was looking at the stat blocks, and so I just completely zoned out.
Yeah.
I've got closed captions turned on. It's not always accurate. That's why. It was a good guess.
Okay.
Lip reading is fun.
10.
10. All right. So, you guys watch as Thakian rushes forward, and you watch as growing from his hand is this strange kind of ice-like whip that goes around and wraps around one of the creatures as he kind of yanks it. Do you want to pull the creature towards you, or do you want to leave it where it is?
I'll pull the creature towards me.
Okay. And as he kind of wraps it around, he kind of pulls it, and you watch as these spikes on this ice thorn whip kind of dig into the creature. And the creature seems kind of nonplussed about it. Like he takes the damage, like, and he kind of looks towards you, but he doesn't cry out in pain or anything like that. Anything else you want to do with your turn?
I'll move. Yeah, I'll just move to like right beside him. Like I'm pulling him towards me, and then I'll do like
Okay.
a swimming motion to like the other side of him.
All right.
I don't know if that'll do anything.
No, it's fine. Kind of setting yourself up for whatever you're gonna do next. Arai, you
Rage.
have a new Huggy Buddy.
I do have a new snuggle buddy. I feel so safe. Rage.
You guys watch as like little ice crystals start forming around Arai as he goes into that cold, focused rage that you guys have seen quite a few times now.
Exploding flump, exploding flump, exploding flump, exploding.
Come on.
I sort of got it. You teleport again.
No. Cool. So anytime I get hit with an attack, he's going to take some force damage because my coldness is just gonna like.
Okay. So you guys watch as like the anger itself starts to kind of physically manifest. You could see this strange kind of translucent aura around Arai that seems to kind of stick to his skin fairly well, but does not look very welcoming. In addition to raging, what else would you like to do?
Try to break grapple.
Okay, that will take your action to do that.
Yeah.
But
There's not much else I can do if I'm grappled.
well,
Right, giant sea
restraint
creature.
doesn't stop you. It means your movement is 0, and any
Right.
attacks you made are made with disadvantage. You can still make attacks and things like that. You just,
Oh, there.
yeah, attacks you make are disadvantage, and attacks against you are made with advantage.
Advantage, yeah.
So, it's up to
But
you.
if you want to try and break grapple, you'll have advantage of that, right?
I mean,
Rye's gonna try and attack back.
go for it.
Okay.
So,
26.
26 definitely hits. Go ahead and roll the damage.
Nine.
All right.
Gonna attack again because he is not a happy camper. 25.
Another hit. Go ahead and roll the damage.
13.
All right. So as you're sitting here getting constricted by this creature, you're able to work your pike of warning out, and you just start stabbing into the creature, hoping it will let you go. Anything else you want to do with your turn?
Nope, that's everything.
Okay. So the zombie creature that you attacked, Thakian, as you're looking at it, you watch as something strange starts happening. You start seeing it get darker and darker, and then it starts becoming translucent. and now it's in this strange kind of void form, and it reaches out and actually starts going through your skin at first.
Yeesh.
Does a 19 hit your armor class?
Yep.
All right. You take 8 points of necrotic damage
Yikes.
Ow.
Ouchies.
as it kind of reaches into your chest cavity and attempts to kind of grab at your heart. You're able to back up before it can do that, but you have this strange, almost like frostbite-looking marks on you where the fingers went into your...
Ah! I tried to pull a Kalima on you!
Kalima. And that's going to be the end of its turn. Smegwig. What you want to do?
Okay. Hypothetically, if I were to do something that said, oh, with a 20-foot cube, how many of these guys could I get in a 20-foot cube?
All of them, if you don't mind hitting Thakian too.
I would like to avoid hitting Vakian.
Then all but the one that Thakian is rumbling with, if you want to avoid him. This isn't a really big place, especially with all the spikes and everything.
Okay.
So.
If I can avoid getting friendly fire, I would like everyone else that can catch it.
And the dragon thing you wouldn't be able to get without hitting Thakian.
Okay. So yeah, anything I can get as long as so everything but Thakian and the dragon creature, dexterity 17 saving throw versus fairy fire.
Excellent. That'll totally work well. Alright. Oh yeah, they have really high dexterity scores. 11. 7. And 1 for the 3 zombies you were able to get, and then the 2 eel thingies have a dexterity or have a positive dexterity modifier. The first one's 22, and the second one is 19.
Okay, so just the zombies.
Yep. So you guys watch as Smegwick kind of extends his hand, and you see this plumes of this kind of pinkish purple of a fire start going, and it clings onto 3 of the 4 zombie creatures.
Okay, and then I am going to use a couple of sorcery points, quicken spell, and I'm gonna start pew-pewing zombies. So first shot. What is that? Oh, I can read it. 16. Yeah, 16 plus 9, 25.
Definitely hits.
Do I want to roll all 3, or do you want me to roll individually?
Go ahead and give individual damage right now. I can't remember. If I remember correctly, you do crazy amounts of damage with this damn attack.
Yes, he does.
Well, I have agonizing blast, but I usually where I roll damages. Yeah, so the damage on that one is 11.
Okay. Still up.
15 again on the die. So
Definitely
24.
hits.
24. Damage
Rightly
on
enough,
that one.
you don't think these guys are particularly hard to hit.
That's 12.
Okay. Still up.
And last shot. Ah! Great!
Yay!
Right?
Nice.
Roll the damage. Then you roll snake eyes for damage.
And I'm just doing the damage on D&D Beyond. And there. 14, and I will add a Fury of the Small to that last one, so I'll be 18.
Okay. So, after you kind of spray all of this fairy fire, you watch as Smegwit starts firing off his Eldritch Blast. The first one hits this strange zombie creature in the shoulder, and you watch it just kind of like the shoulder moves without the rest of the body, and he just keeps staring at you, and then you hit the other shoulder, and then you hit him right in the chest, and you watch as the Eldritch Blast goes directly through the chest, and the creature just kind of looks down, and the body just stops remaining connected and kind of dissolves in the water.
Ew, that's fucking gross.
Ew.
Oh god, cover your mouths again. Ah, fuck, I hate breathing water. Ugh.
Anything else you want to do with your turn?
How far away are they from me?
All of them are within like 30-ish feet, depending on where you
Okay.
are.
So their swimsuits are halved, so that means I can back up 15. So I'll go ahead and do that.
Okay. All right. One of the eel creatures, having seen you just destroy one of its masters, rushes forward. Yeah. So you see this creature, start rushing towards you, and then suddenly, shoop, it blinks out of existence. And you're trying to figure out what just happened until suddenly you feel teeth start clomping down on your shoulder behind you.
Shit!
25 versus AC.
Oh, even. Yeah, that's gonna hit me.
All right. 11 piercing damage. And as they sink into your shoulder, the eel creature locks its jaw. You are now grappled and restrained.
Oh, and I gotta make a concentration check. I'm not rolling. I don't have advantage on this. Let's see, that was 11 points. You said it was 11 damage. Mark that off.
Yep.
Okay. Yep. So, made it.
All right. And that's the eel's turn.
I'm like, you motherfucker! Dexterity 17 saving throw. Hellish rebuke, asshole.
Okay.
Like, like you're getting that third level.
He gets 21.
Oh.
Okay, he's still gonna take half damage. And I'm gonna use a sorcery point. I'm gonna transmute that shit into acid. Back, where are you? Oh, there you go. And it's 21, and because I transmuted that into acid, that means I cast an acid spell, which means because of my draconic bloodline feature, I get to also add my charisma, so that's a +5, so that's going to be 26 acid.
Halved?
Yeah, so it'll be 26 half, so it'll be 13.
Okay. So, as you watch as this creature kind of sinks its teeth into Smegwick and will not allow him to get it off, you watch as Smegwick just starts kind of glowing this strange kind of green glow, and you watch as this strange, like, acidic thing starts kind of wafting out of the wound, and you can see little burn marks appearing on the eel, but it's not letting go. Like, it has found its target and it is sticking to it. Next to it, another one of these strange zombie creatures is going to move forward and is going to go for Howie. So you watch this thing just kind of moves forward, and it suddenly brings its hand down in like a hammer fist, trying to hit you. 21 versus AC.
Hits.
All right. You take 4 bludgeoning damage and 7 necrotic damage. As it strikes into your armor, not only do you feel a large impact for how slow it felt, it looked like it was moving, but as soon as it does, you feel this searing pain kind of burst underneath it, and you could feel the kind of necrotic energy still kind of radiating there after the creature stops.
So that was 11 total?
Yes.
Okay.
And then it's your turn, Howie.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah. Here, I can Hmm. If I use my lightning breath on the guy in front of me, can I hit anyone else in the line that's an enemy?
I will say, we'll do it this way. Because of the kind of conductive nature of the water, if you want to use it, I'll have you choose even or odd. If you choose correctly, then you'll be able to hit everything but the Eelhound on Smegwick and the dragon, because they're a little bit too far away. But you'll be able to hit all the rest of the bad guys. If you choose wrong, it will hit your friends. Or technically, it'll still hit the guy that you're aiming at, but it'll also hit Fakian, because again, both Arai and Smegwick are a little too far away.
Okay, then let's see. Okay, I'm going to try Booming Blade.
Okay.
Right. Alright,
Okay, Boomer.
card.
So you guys watch as Aoi draws her rapier, and she starts kind of focusing the sonic energy into the blade. You guys start seeing this kind of undulating pattern start appearing on it as she swings it down to strike.
So it says to make a melee attack. Should I use my weapon attack?
Yep, all of the I refer to them as the Bladesinger cantrips, so Booming Blade, Green Blade.
Alright.
They all just use a weapon attack and then do extra stuff, because you'll still do the damage from the weapon attack and then also the extra stuff from the cantrip. So.
Sorry, so which creature are you going for?
The guy in front of me.
What
The
are
zombie that just hit her.
they? Also, you have advantage if you're doing an attack.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Much better. That's 24.
24 definitely hits. Go ahead and roll the damage.
Okay, so that's.
So again, the way the
Did it also use the bonuses for my rapier damage and
yeah, the again, the Bladesinger cantrips, it's you do everything that you would normally do with a regular weapon attack, and then you add on the additional damage from the cantrip. So like with Booming Blade, I think it's another, with us being level 11, is it another 2d6 or 2d8?
2d8.
2d8. So yeah, you do your normal rapier damage, which is 1d8 plus your dex mod. And then you would add on another 2d8. So grand total of 3d8 plus dex.
Okay. Alright. 23 points of piercing. And
I'm sorry, say that again?
Whoops, I see, 10 points of thunder, 13 points of piercing, and let's roll that lightning damage.
Oh yeah, because it's a sparky sword.
Hey, yeah, 4 points of lightning.
So it was 10, 11, and 14, right? So 25 total?
Yes. Yes.
All right. So as you strike the creature, you guys watch as Aoi goes and thrusts into this creature, and you guys see the sound waves ripple through the water, and you hear this kind of as she plunges in the sword, and you can see there's little kind of reverberations still going around this creature.
Yep.
Did you want to try and move away from it to try and get it to move next round, or do you want to stay close to it?
Let's see if I can do anything else.
Since that was a cantrip, if you wanted a Misty
Yeah.
Step, you could still technically do that.
I have war magic, so I can make another weapon attack as a bonus
yeah.
action. Yeah, and that's what I'm gonna do. And that is still made with advantage, right?
Yippers.
Oh, lovely. I'm pretty sure that does not hit. That is 12.
Oh, still hits.
Oh, nice!
These guys have an AC of 8.
Haha!
They're very slow,
Still though
very
on that-
dumb zombies.
And so my attacks will hit every time because I have plus 9 to my attack rolls.
Yep. Unless you roll a
Unless
nat
you
one.
roll double. Unless you roll double ones.
Yeah. Well, go ahead and roll the damage.
Okay. And
So after the kind of boom happens, you watch as Aoi kind of twists her body and swings it again, and it plunges deep into the creature, doing.
okay. 14 points of piercing and 2 points of lightning.
All right. And Aoi, as you kind of strike the creature, you feel resistance as it hits it, and then suddenly all the resistance is gone, as just like what happened with Smegwick. You watch as all of the pieces of this creature that were being held together by something are no longer being held together, and you watch as it just kind of dissolves in front of you.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to do with your turn?
Nope.
All right. Seeing another one of its masters die, the other eel thing comes straight for you, Aoi.
Okay.
And it's going to try and nom on you. Uh, 23?
Hits.
Yep. So you take 11 points of piercing damage, and you are grappled and restrained as, again, the creature chomps down on your shoulder and just will not let go. And you feel it kind of trying to rip your shoulder out of the joint. And that ends that. And then the final zombie creature, seeing as... Yeah, the only person that's not currently restrained is Thakian. Is going to come over and target the Thakian without turning into its void form. Actually, no, it's going to void form too. So you watch as this creature gets closer and closer and starts kind of shifting into shadows, and it reaches out to try and grasp at your heart again. And that's 15 to hit.
My AC's at 15.
Okay, so that hits. You take another 8 points of necrotic damage as it kind of swipes at you, and you have to try to get out of the way, but it's still able to graze some of your skin and leave that strange kind of white burn mark on you.
Yeah.
Brings us back to the top. Remind me, Arai, you just attacked, right? You didn't try to get out of the... So
Correct.
You're still restrained? Cool.
Correct.
So, it's going to try and nom on you. So you see the jaws of this large draconic creature just start trying to bite you while it's constricting you, and that is 27.
Yep.
You take 16 piercing damage, and I realize this is mostly a waste of time, but I do need a con save.
Okay. I mean, I've got awful con. What can I say? 19. Wait, con. Yeah, 19.
19. Okay. So as this creature
Not
bites onto you, You feel something going into your bloodstream.
I lied 20.
Oh,
I
well,
can't
in that
math. I'm
case,
sorry.
That's a failure.
Oh man.
As it bites onto to you, you can see not really venom, but something kind of on its teeth that gets into your bloodstream, and you start feeling something happening. But you kind of concentrate. Your barbarian constitution is able to prevent anything bad from happening. But you do notice the wound itself immediately becomes inflamed. And then in addition to that, it's also going to rake you with its claws. So you're going to have advantage on this. So that's going to be a 20 for the first one. And a 24 for the second one. Both of them do 12, so that's a total of 24 slashing damage.
Cool.
Does it take damage every time it hits you, or just the one time it hits you?
Every time.
Every time. Yeah,
Jeez.
why don't you... That was 3 attacks, so what is that? Some damage.
Yep. Yeah.
It's
Every
basically an armor Agathis on this thing, on Rye.
takes 12 points of damage.
Total?
Yes.
Okay. So, as it bites onto you, you see that kind of aura around you kind of form up, and you watch as it starts kind of bludgeoning at this creature. You see, little bruises and things happening every time it attacks you. You said
Rye does have aura.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Thakian, you are up next. You have 2 friends, but none of them are hugging you. They are a little bit touchy-feely, though.
Ugh.
So, am I able to tell, are they like an actual materialless void, or are they material?
They still have mass, but they are kind of energy creatures now. They're more akin to like a necrotic elemental in this particular form. But they do. You think that they still would take damage if you hit them with something. You're not sure. Like you've seen elemental. Well, why don't you go ahead and roll me? I'll let you choose Arcana or Nature.
It is an 11.
11. Okay. Having seen creatures like this before, sometimes creatures like this are resistant or immune to non-magical weapons, but they'll still be affected by any kind of magical damage. So if you had to guess, maybe using necrotic damage might not be the greatest idea.
And they wouldn't be like water material, would they?
That with 11, you're not sure.
Okay. Okay, well, just for the heck of it, I'm going to cast Destroy Water,
Ooh.
just to see if I could just if they are like water material, just kind of.
Oh, meaning they are most definitely not made of water.
Okay.
Yeah, you would, like I said, they look more like a necrotic elemental. So necromantic energy more than anything else, or void energy, but definitely not water.
Okay.
Nah. Creative idea though.
Yeah, fantastic idea. They're just not water elementals.
Ugly bags
Also
are
bad.
mostly water.
Okay. Well, my other idea was control water and sort of like part the water surrounding them, or
How large an area can you affect with control water?
It says range area 300 feet.
So in the description of the spell, let me look for it again real quick. Control water.
While it looks for imp, is the dragon on fire or no?
I haven't done anything to the dragon.
Okay. Just double checking.
Oh no, because it wasn't. Oh, sorry, fairy fire. No, it wasn't.
Yes, sorry,
Yeah,
fairy
I
fire.
wasn't able to
But
include that
then-
without getting friendly
Getting
fired
bacon,
on
right?
it. Yeah,
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
yeah. So apparently, just that there's like one zombie left, I believe.
Okay.
So with the part water, it allows you, it specifically says the trench extends across the spell's area. So you can make a 300-foot wide trench of water. With you being underwater, however, that trench would immediately fill with the water from above, just filling it up instantly.
Causing damage to whoever's in the trench.
I mean, theoretically, you could make them fall. Like, basically what would happen if you created a trench, they no longer can float, and there are spiky bits below them. So you could definitely basically use that as a way to slam them into the ground below you if you wanted. Otherwise...
coral?
Say again?
Sorry, into the coral or the ground?
The coral.
Okay.
Because the ground is coral.
Yeah.
So you could do
Yeah,
that,
I mean,
or you could,
and
if you wanted to redirect flow, you could try and see if you could cause the flow to slam it into a wall or something like that.
That's right. I can use. Redirect flow. You know what? I'm gonna do that. Just redirect flow and sort of just try to force this void into the ground.
Okay. Well, there's two of them next to you, and you can, with redirect flow, you can kind of force both of them to go.
I'll aim for both.
Okay. So I'm going to call that a strength saving throw for them to make. And they're super strong. What's your spell save DC?
Spell save DC, I think it's 16.
16. The first one fails. The second one fails as well. So, as you sit there, you kind of feel the water around you. You suddenly kind of look at them, and you start moving your hands, and you watch as the two kind of void creatures start moving. You guys watch as it looks like Thakian is kind of puppeteering these two creatures, but it's actually not him. It's the water around them. You watch him go foom, and you watch them kind of move, and then he kind of looks down, grins, and goes foom. You watch as they go and just collide with the ground below, impaling themselves on the different coral spikes. Why don't you roll me? Let's call it 3d8.
Is 14.
All right. So as you kind of slam them into the ground below, they both seem to be slightly hurt by the spikes, though not as much as you were kind of expecting them to be. And they are probably about 20 feet away from you now as you kind of slam them into the ground below you. Anything
Nice.
else you want to do with your turn?
I'm gonna book it towards the closest party member.
Okay. It would probably be Owie.
Okay.
Okay. So you watch as Thakian kind of comes up next to you. Arai. Snuggle buddy.
Oh, so snuggly. He's gonna face that behind him.
Okay. So you guys watch as Arai is like sitting there kind of fighting against this, and suddenly, foop, he's no longer there and appears directly behind this creature.
So I need it to make a wisdom saving throw.
Dragons are very, very wise, especially this one, the plus
They
one.
are very wise. So wise.
What's the DC?
14.
Well, 11 is lower than that.
Okay.
Fantastic. He is very, very scared of me.
Ooh.
So, as you kind of appear behind him, how do you visualize yourself terrifying him?
That's an excellent question.
Can I make a suggestion that I just thought
Yep.
of? So,
Yep.
since
Yes,
we're going to
please.
do some teleportation stuff anyways,
Yay!
you guys watch as Arai is just getting more and more angry, and you watch as his face just kind of hardens, and then for the briefest moment, you see this slight grin as he vanishes into shadow, and the dragon creature kind of looks around and he starts chopping. Suddenly, he hears right beside him, "You're mine." He tries to fight as you're not there. I'll end you. Over here, you look great mounted on my wall. And he keeps kind of going around trying to find Arai, who keeps just teleporting to random spots. And suddenly, Arai, you appear directly in front of him with this massive spear, and you just go, "Run." And he
Then I
looks
attack him.
terrified of you. So,
Yeah, he's gonna get some stabs.
I am the himbo that attacks in the night. I am the fanfic you don't want anyone to read.
Mm.
Hey,
Hey,
Duckweed!
You secretly
Duck!
were right.
Hey, yeah, it's funny because you're actually wearing a dark green duck shirt.
22.
Definitely hits. If I remember
Okay.
correctly, don't you have advantage on things that are afraid of you, or no? Am I thinking of something else?
I don't know, actually.
I will look.
I thought they had disadvantage.
Well, I know they have disadvantage anytime they can see you. And they can't move closer to you voluntarily. I'm just looking up the conditions real quick here. Blinded, charmed, deafened, exhaustion, frightened. Frightened creature has disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls with the sorcerer's fear, and it can't willingly move close. So, unfortunately,
Yep.
you don't get anything cool.
That's okay.
Unless
So
you want to swing,
22.
unless you want to swing wild.
Sorry, I accidentally unmuted the audio. Say that one more time.
I was saying unless you wanted to swing wild.
Swing
Reckless
wild.
attack.
Yeah. I don't think I've actually ever done that.
It's a very
I wrote
barbarian
that.
thing to do.
No, you have because I brought that up once before because I thought like then so like I swear I wasn't coaching. I was just like I don't think I've ever seen Arai swing do reckless attack, and that's when you did a reckless attack.
Did I hit?
That was a long time. It was like
Wow.
several episodes ago, but yeah.
Dang. All right, now I gotta remember. Hold, please. How does that work? I do not recall.
Reckless attack, basically, you have to declare it before you attack, and you get advantage on the attack. You get advantage for the rest of the attacks in the round, but you grant advantage to anyone making attacks against you
Oh,
until the start of your next turn. So it's a kind of risk-reward
Yeah.
thing.
yep, got it. I will write that down so I don't forget it.
It should be somewhere on your character sheet, because it's a barbarian, I think, level 2 ability.
Last feature.
Yeah.
Just, but, oh yeah, sure enough. Just kidding. Ha. Ha.
It's a
ha,
barbarian thing. It's kind
ha.
of what
First
they're
attack
known
on your
for.
turn. Okay.
That and rage.
Arai's playing the very first chill barbarian. They don't.
Yes.
Yeah,
He's very
What?
calculated.
That's like your opinion, man.
So anyway,
Alright.
why don't you
Well,
go ahead
the
and make
first
your
one.
attacks.
Yep. Oh, that's even the wrong dice to roll with. 14 for the first one.
14 misses, unfortunately.
No. It was 22.
Oh, 22.
Sorry.
Oh,
it was
so that's
22 and 14 damage. Yes.
Then yes, that definitely hits.
And the second one, 25.
That misses.
Oh. I did miss my table. 6.
Did you say 6 damage?
Yes,
Okay. So,
I did.
as this creature seems terrified of you, you stab it twice with your pike, and just increasing the fear exponentially. Anything else you want to do with your turn?
Nope. Can
All
stay
right.
where I am.
One of the void zombies that just got slammed by Thakian is going to swim up and attempt to try to feel him up again. That's going to be a 13 versus your armor class.
Maybe reward
Cuddles
that.
and feeling people
That
up.
misses.
This is a very erotic combat.
And I'm
So as it reaches forward, this time you're able to kind of dodge out of the way, and the creature itself just. Smegwick, what you want to do?
Okay, so there's 2 zombie creatures left.
There's 2 zombie creatures left, and you are currently grappled and restrained by an eel thing,
There's still 2 zombies, 2 eels,
and the dragon.
and the dragon. Okay. Smegus beat. So he's like, yeah, it's nomming on him, and he's like, ah, get off me! And he's gonna misty step.
Okay.
He's gonna go 30 feet.
There's a lot of teleportation in this group.
Yep, sure is.
And he'll do 30 feet. Whoever's closest to him, because he backed up 15. So whoever's near. Who's more close, Arai or Aoi?
Aoi and Thakian are right next to each other, so they're the 2 that are closest to you.
Okay, let's go to them in case I need to help on that. And that's a bonus action. So then I will. Then I'll go after the zombie creature that tried to bad touch Thakian
Okay, go for it.
and got advantage.
So
on
you guys
this.
watch as this eel is just really kind of digging into Smegwick, and Smegwick just goes, ah! And you watch as he just kind of vanishes into fairy dust, appears right next to you, and as soon as he appears, he starts shooting off these
Double
eldritch blasts. And I'll have you roll them individually.
Yeah, roll double 9. So okay, so that's 18.
Okay. That definitely hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
That is 7 on that, and I'm going to add another Fury of the Small, so that'll be 11
Okay.
on that one.
Still upright? Or still floating?
floating upright. Not belly up.
5, 6, so 15.
15 hits. Go ahead and roll the damage.
And that's me 11 on that one.
Okay. As you fire the second shot, again, just like the other ones, whatever necromantic energy was keeping this being together just stops working, and you watch as it just kind of dissolves into viscera. So
Okay.
one more zombie and 2 eels left.
Okay, then I'll take my last shot at that last zombie.
Okay.
Not crit, but much better. So 16 plus 9, 25. And it'll be. I'm not even going to do Fury of the Small on that one. That's 6.
Okay. All right, and then you fire just one last shot that kind of hits one of the zombies, and it just you watch as its neck
Ow.
turns in a way that you don't think should be possible. Anything else you want to do with your turn?
I did Misty Step, so yeah, it'll be. Am I right next to? So I have
think it's
another 15. I have another 15 feet of movement. Am I any closer to Arai, or?
If you wanted to get to Arai, we'll say Arai is about 20 feet away from where you Misty stepped. So if you want to swim up next to Arai, you could.
I'll use my range as long as if there's no attack of opportunity. I'll
Yeah, the only
get
one
closer.
that's there right now is the eel that's nomming on Aoi, and he
Okay.
seems very fixated on Aoi.
All right. In that case, I'll do that. It looks a draconic-like creature. I know I'm not right next to the creature, but I'm like 5 feet away, and I'm just gonna be like, this draconic-like mutant thing. Smeg was gonna take a stab in the dark, and he's just saying draconic. Fuck you, you piece of shit. That's all you got. Pick on someone your own size, asshole.
Aoi understands this and starts blushing.
You got a face that only bait could love.
You'll find out how effective that was when its turn comes around. Before that can happen, the other eel, seeing as its prey just dissolved into nothingness after burning it, it's going to... it's going to try and nom on Thakian. So that's going to be 23 versus your AC.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, so 11 points of damage, and you are now grappled and restrained by it as again it sinks its teeth in and refuses to let go.
Sorry, Thakian, that was mine.
Owie!
No worries.
You're finding it really weird because all of your friends keep calling out to you, but they don't seem to be paying attention to you at all. They just keep going, owie! Owie! Owie!
If I, with my particular flavor of Misty Step, if I do it, would I be able to shot the eel that's directly biting me?
I would say because it's just Misty Step, right? It's not like Thunder Step or anything. I would say because the spell doesn't do damage, I wouldn't let you do damage with it. But we can say that it kind of lets go as you turn into lightning, and it kind of.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm going to do that.
Do we have anyone that can't teleport? Let's just narrow that down.
Not anymore.
Is Thakian within flanking range?
Yeah. If you want to try and flank it with Thakian, you can totally do that.
Yeah, so I'm going to do that, make sure...
So Thakian, as you're kind of sitting there dealing with this eel, you watch as Aoi kind of looks at you, and then she just kind of transitions slightly to the other side of this creature, immediately draws her blade, I'm assuming.
Yep, I am.
And then you're attacking the eel, right?
Yep.
All right, go for it.
Okay.
And again, you are using Booming Blade again?
No, I'm just using my 3 strikes.
Okay.
21.
Definitely hits. You can go ahead and roll
Should
all
I-
3 of them.
Okay.
It's got a decent amount of hits and points.
Okay, that is a 28.
Definitely hits.
And 18?
All 3 hit.
Yay!
Roll damage for me. So you watch as Aoi kind of turns into lightning, teleports around, and then immediately has her blade drawn. You watch with incredible speed, especially with her being underwater. She immediately starts kind of thrusting into the creature, thrusting in for the 3 times.
Okay. 15. The first one is 15 points of piercing and 1 point of lightning.
Okay. You can just give me all as one the damage numbers. You're not resistant or.
But I would have to add
Oh.
the bonus damage separately, so that's what I'm doing.
Okay, not a problem then. So 16 total. Go ahead and second damage.
13 points of 30 points of piercing and 2 points of lightning.
So 15 again. Ha! Or no, last one was 16.
Yep.
And the third one?
Okay. Alright, so 12 points of piercing and 4 points of lightning.
16. Wow, 15, 16, 15, 16. Not bad. So yeah, as Aoi goes and strikes 3 times with her kind of sparking rapier, as she pulls it out, you can see little trails of blood going off of this eel. Anything else you want to do with your turn?
Nope, I'm good.
Okay. Well, then the eel is going to turn around and try to nom on you again. But that's only going to be a 15 versus your AC.
That does not hit.
So as the eel kind of turns around and starts going towards you, you bring your rapier up and you watch as it kind of clamps down on this magical blade. Any normal blade, like you can feel the strength of this bite, any normal blade would have shattered under it. But the magical aspect of the blade, as it crunches down, little bits of electricity go, and you watch as it goes and has to let it go. That's all it can do. The final zombie is going to... What is their actual speed? Close enough. The final zombie is actually going to go towards Smegwick and try to touch him. That was really great. How about 10?
No.
So as it kind of rushes forward towards you, trying to grip at you,
No. Bad touch. No. No.
you jump out of the way, and it kind of misses and turns towards you again. However, the large dragon creature, absolutely terrified of Arai, decides that it's no longer a good idea to try to attack Arai. And so it's going to try to attack Smegwick with disadvantage. It's going to start.
Doesn't it have to spend its whole turn getting away from me?
Nope. That is specifically unique to things like turn undead. The frightened condition just means that it can't move towards you willingly.
There are
and
specific things
while
that
it
fear
can
makes
see
you run away.
Yeah, while it can see you, it has disadvantage on everything. But you have to have specific abilities that makes it flee. So it completely avoids you and attempts to constrict Smegwick. So, well, it'll be hard to roll lower than this. So how does an 11 sound?
That's a no.
So as it tries to kind of wrap around you, you instantly, being much smaller than Rai, are able to kind of swim out of the way before it's able to finish the constriction. And then it tries to...
No! I said no!
Everyone here is really touchy-feely. I don't know why. And then it's going to try to claw you twice. So the first one is a nat 1, so I don't need to roll that twice. The second one, however... is a 2, which brings it up to a 10.
Okay, maybe you should just take a knee or whatever it is.
So as it tries to wrap around you, you watch as Smegwick kind of swims out of the way, and he's like, no. And then a claw comes for Smegwick. He's like, what? He swims out of the way. Another claw goes. He swims out of the way, and this dragon is now beside himself. He has this crazy Eladrin that's terrifying. This super slick goblin that he can't seem to hold on to.
I think this asshole's trying to hurt me.
He is reconsidering his life choices. While he's doing that, Thakian, you have a snuggle buddy that's clamped onto your shoulder. What do you want to do?
I'm going to do Primal Savagery,
Okay.
and I'm just gonna try to transform and claw this guy as much as I can.
Okay, so you guys watch as Thakian again starts to grow really long claws. Or do you want to, because you can with this, do you want to bite him back?
Yes.
You watch these fangs start growing.
If that's a zombie, you have advantage on it.
No, it's an eel.
Oh, it's the eel. Okay.
Yeah. So
Okay,
you watch as these fangs, and as it's biting into you, you see it just like look at you and realize, oh wait, things can bite me? What do you have for the attack roll?
26.
26 definitely hits. Now, because you're restrained, you do make that attack with disadvantage. So
Oh, okay.
roll that with disadvantage.
No.
So roll again.
Forgot about that. Okay. 21.
Still good. So you can sit there and the thing's like writhing and it sees you getting ready to bite it, and so it's trying to avoid you. Doesn't work. You sit there and you just sink your teeth into it. It is remarkably unpleasant in flavor. Go ahead and roll damage.
This is the world's worst unagi.
16.
16. All right. It takes all of that damage as you kind of sink into its flesh and you kind of tear off little pieces of it, but it's still got this death grip on you. Anything else you want to do with your turn? Do you want to teleport? Everyone else is teleport. It's a teleport party.
I was actually gonna say, since Misty Step is a bonus action, I'll go ahead and Misty Step.
Nice.
Where do you want to Misty Step?
Right above it.
Okay,
Cody's
so
like, I'm never doing this again.
it noms on you, it gets bit, and then suddenly it's not biting you anymore. This is another creature that is really starting to reconsider its life choices. Before it can do that, though, Arai, what would you like to do?
So
does
these
the
are-
dragon get to make that another save at the end of its turn? For the fear?
Yeah. No, at the end of it ends at my turn.
Oh, okay.
So it ends at the end of my turn.
All right.
But these attacks happen in 6-second rounds, so it's just like
Yeah.
it's like if you're like playing Baldur's Gate 3 and some people start glitching.
Nightcrawler's family reunion. Just
Yeah. I love that. I'm going to do something I've only done once. I'm going to roll this attack.
cool.
Yay.
Arai throws caution to the wind, hyper focuses on this creature.
Hey, you know what? I am angry.
Yeah. By the way. All right. 21.
21. Definitely hits. Go ahead and roll all your attacks.
Okay.
Or I guess since you're not a fighter, both of your attacks.
I got a nat 20.
Okay, let's all take a let's all take a break. What's a barbarian?
So
Yeah,
28.
third on crit.
Not only is it a barbarian, but it's a barbarian with the piercer feat, so she just gets a
Ah.
bunch of extra dice.
Hold on. Give me 5 minutes. We'll get there.
So while you're counting, Arai, you guys watch as Rai gets even colder, and Arai, you kind of get this tunnel vision, like this creature is going to die. It is no longer an if or when you have decided, and so you completely throw caution to the wind. You ignore where your allies are. You are just going, and so you dolphin kick yourself forward. You stab into the creature once, and as you pull it out, the creature kind of turns towards you with terror in its eyes, and you plunge it right into its soft underbelly, twisting it as it's in there and pulling it back out.
Not done.
And then sugar plums appear, and suddenly Santa's there, and you sit on Santa's lap. He goes, "Dear Santa, I'd like a pony and a rocket ship, and this fucker to die." And then Santa goes, "Really shouldn't be saying those naughty words, but yes, this fucker does need to die."
It's David Harbour Santa.
Takes 88 points of damage.
Jesus Christ!
Really?
Yeah.
Describe your victory. Claim your kill.
Jesus Christ!
Holy shit.
I mean, we built the character together specifically to be like on
If
crits it does bad things. I was
I-
not expecting 88.
I
This
have
is a
to.
good one. I gotta
have to
reroll my
ask.
2.
I have to ask.
Yep.
If you, I only bring this up because so many people do this, and this is such a high number. If you also remember to include your rage damage bonus.
Okay.
Okay. I was
Yeah,
like, that would
I did.
that would kick it over.
Anyway, how do you envision killing this thing? You want me to just continue with the story we were already telling?
Yes. Go for
So,
it.
as you plunge it in, you watch the dragon's eyes
Because all I
just,
heard
like,
was
get
Santa.
really, really wide. Santa's not here anymore. And you guys watch.
She eats a candy cane.
Hey.
Shank.
You guys watch as Arai pulls his pike out with the heart of the creature still on it. And, I mean, why not? And Arai just kind of like takes a bite out of the heart, spits it out. Want some
Hey,
as it
hey.
dies.
hey, now we're going Bufferty on this.
It's like.
Well, to be fair, also Arai does like try weird shit. Is always trying to eat weird shit.
Yes, but I was bit and then it started to inflame, so it's like I don't imagine what it's doing to my tongue. It's like the
fugu.
numbing
Oh
peppers.
my-
It's like
Yeah.
fugu.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my god,
I'll
Arai
take that.
is a male version of Maple.
Anything else
Arai
you
is
want
a
to do
male
with your
version of
broken
Maple.
ass turn?
Yeah, he's gonna go towards the remaining animals and glare at them because that's all he can do.
Smegwick, the dragon is no more. There's 2 eels and a zombie left.
I think one of them's up in my face.
Yeah, but it didn't do anything. Like, the zombie came up and tried to canoodle you, and it lost
okay.
its canoodling gumption.
Yeah, I'm just gonna use a classic. I'm gonna use nimble escape bonus action to just like disengage,
Okay,
and then I'm gonna pew pew it with my Eldritch Blast.
go for it.
Advantage.
Nimble escape. Is that a goblin thing?
Yeah, nimble escape's
Okay.
a goblin.
For some
Feature.
reason, I was thinking, like, you're not a rogue. I
Nope,
killed
but
the rogue. I mean,
nope, but I'm a goblin and I can do that. I just can't dash.
Okay.
I can't dash on that. So that's 12, 21.
definitely hits. Go and roll damage.
There we go. It's 12 damage.
All right. Still upright.
Second blast. That's a 7. Okay. So that's 15. Oh, sorry,
again,
16.
hits.
Sorry, 16. That's 8 damage.
Okay, it's still there.
Ooh.
But it's looking real rough. Bits of its flesh are starting to kind of float off, no longer attached to its skeleton.
I swear to God, this is now the 3rd time I've rolled doubles, 18s. And that's another 12.
All right, and with that, you watch as the remaining bits of necromantic energy that's keeping this creature together slowly dissolve. Anything else you want to do with your turn?
Let's see, so now it's just the eels left.
Yep, just 2 eels.
Just turn, look around, drop concentration since the fairy fire's not done its job. Just look around like, your turn!
Okay. The first eel, seeing everyone dead, including its big buddy Dragon Boy, is going to try to swim away. Because it's right next to Owie.
Okay.
Yeah, I think Owie's going to be the only one that gets the opportunity attack. So, if you would like to, Owie,
Yes, I would.
go for it.
21.
21 definitely hits. Go and roll the damage.
Okay. 14 points of piercing and 3 points of lightning.
17. All right. So as you stab it, it swims away rapidly, starting to disappear outside your field of vision. And then it is your turn. There's one more eel that hasn't had a chance to run yet.
Okay, yeah. Piercing him 3 times.
Go for it.
21.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Should I roll all 3?
Yes, since there's only one creature left.
Okay. Probably doesn't hit. 12?
Nope.
Okay. Natural 20!
Go ahead and roll the damage for me.
Okay.
Do you have any crazy shit too? You're gonna be piling on top of this.
Yeah, I have piercing. Alright, 15 points of piercing plus 1 point of lightning for the first hit.
Okay. Forgetting how good fighters are at just hitting shit.
Okay. 16 points of piercing and 5 points of lightning.
Okay. It's 21, right?
Yes.
Okay. So, as you rush forward to kind of stab this creature that previously had Thakian in its mouth, you just sit there kind of plunging your rapier repeatedly into the creature, and it starts to kind of float towards the surface.
And that's everything.
Yeah, as you guys, like, as the kind of water settles around you, you all are kind of sitting there dealing with your wounds and anything, and suddenly you hear this sound coming from the darkness.
Uh-oh.
You're okay. And in the very back, you can see, at first you see just a pair of small humanoid eyes coming towards you. And then you start seeing the rest of this small, feminine figure. Even smaller than Aoi. I was afraid they were going to hurt you. They're very mean.
You are?
I'm. You see, she seems to pause for a second. I don't know. Who do you think I am?
Can any of us get a read on this?
Sure, if you want to make an insight check.
Okay.
Oh yeah, this is super sus.
What do you mean?
Um,
You mean little girls don't like just wander around the corpse of dead Leviathan cities where you guys are
22.
from? Okay.
It's 19 for me.
19, all right.
I'd also like to make one.
Go for it.
21.
Anyone that wants to, go for it. Sorry, what did you get, Thakian?
21.
21, okay.
I'm sorry, you said insight?
Insight, yep.
Okay, perfect. Just making sure.
I'm just
19.
19, yeah. So all of you guys,
spin went cut. Dirty 20.
so if you guys look at this, as far as you can tell, like everything that they're saying is truthful. But there's definitely, like, it's blatantly obvious to you guys that this is not like a little girl. There is obviously, like, the way that she carries herself, there's obviously something, for lack of a better term, more ancient inside of her. But beyond that, like, nothing she's saying seems to be particularly, like, she honestly believes that these creatures were going to hurt you, and she seems pleased that you weren't killed.
Ah. Would, I guess, since that, much like Aoi, she's, much, older than what she, appears to be. Is she,
Most
like, a
most
fae?
definitely. That you're not really certain about, but she's definitely older than she appears. You also can't really tell like a species or an ancestry for her.
Okay.
Like she has some similarities to, like she has some like fins that allow it to make it easier for her to swim, which look very Triton-esque. She has some aspects of water genasi as well. She has kind of the pointed ears of elves, and she has like her skin color is this kind of tealish green color to it. So it's again,
Almost
it's
like
not a species that you've ever seen before, but
Yeah, almost like chimera-ish.
almost possibly. But as she sits there and she seems earnestly waiting for you guys to answer her question, which, if you don't remember, was, "Who do you think I am?"
Maybe like some kind of royalty?
And you watch as she kind of goes down a little bit, and her cheeks turn slightly pink, and she goes, "Are you saying I'm a princess?"
Well, you certainly carry yourself like one.
And you see like this grin start forming. "Are you saying I'm a princess?
Her,
Can I get a crown?"
her eyes going to go and kind of kneel and hold out his hand. Yes, princess.
And she kind of looks at your hand, and then looks back up at you, and then moves back slightly. "You should come with me. It's not safe here.
Okay.
Come
And
on,
then
I'll show you
withdraws
where
his
it's
hand.
safe." And she starts to swim off.
Okay.
Everyone else is insight, so we're just the same. We're getting the same read.
Yeah, y'all are sitting there going, "That's not a girl, but I don't know what it is. Maybe she is a princess. I don't know." I saw this meme talking about various versions of crosstalk and stuff like that, and one of them was, "Yes, I attack the 6-year-old. Listen, guys, this is a dungeon full of undead zombies and liches. There's no way a 6-year-old girl is down here. She's definitely the bad guy."
Yep.
So anyway, are you all going to follow her? Are you going to wait? What do you want to do?
Yeah, I think I'm going to take her at her word, because hey, it's definitely been a harrowing experience.
I'll follow, but I'm definitely suspicious as hell of this. But this is like the first encounter we've had that wasn't like violent towards us. So
Yeah.
maybe see if we actually have a lead. Maybe.
And I'd keep my guard up and keep an eye out for escape routes.
Okay. So, as she kind of takes you down this street, she eventually just turns into what looks like a wall, and she just disappears. And after a few moments, she kind of pokes her head. She says, "Come on, over here." As you guys get close, you can see hidden by like little bits of coral and debris, there is a very, very small hole that Arai will have a little bit of trouble getting in to just because big burly man.
No,
but
he's
the-
skinny boy.
Yes,
You
but
keep
he's
making
still,
him this big burly man. He's not burly. He's skinny boy.
yeah, but he's still tall.
He's deceiving.
Like,
Yes,
a
he's still
legend.
tall.
He's a ladrin, so.
Yeah.
It's weary.
He's
Uh,
weirdy.
So other than Arai having a slightly more difficult time getting into it, the rest of you guys are able to squeeze in without too much difficulty. And you see this kind of winding passage that keeps going, and every time you think you lose sight of her, she turns back and says, come on, we're almost there." And almost there lasts for like 20 minutes as you're going through these strange, hyper-winding relatively small, like barely wide enough for you. Like you guys can use your hands to kind of crawl through these. They're not small enough that you're constricted by them, but they definitely have that kind of claustrophobic feel to them.
I think Smegwig's able to keep up with her. I'm small size.
Well, you're all able to, but she just keeps going much faster than you think should be possible, and then she'll kind of appear again and then disappear and appear again, and eventually you guys see her go through this hole that has a slight glow to it. And do you guys want to follow her through it or wait?
Sure.
Can I do my not bolstering magic awareness to try and see what kind of magic this portal probably is powered by?
Sure. Go ahead. As you kind of extend your awareness, very similar to what you felt before, there is some kind of supernatural effect going on, but it's not magic. It doesn't interact with the weave in any way, shape, or form. But it's definitely not a mundane effect. As far as like the light that you're seeing, you actually don't get any magic feeling from the light itself. So whatever's casting the light is mundane in some way, shape, or form. But it is like it's really, really strange to kind of open yourself up, because there is this overwhelming sense of some kind of extremely powerful force everywhere around you. But it has nothing, it's not magic.
Okay.
So,
Cool.
do you guys want to
Yeah,
go through the
I'll,
opening, or?
yeah.
I'll go in
I will.
first.
Okay. As you could go in, you were immediately greeted with a relatively large room, easily 50 feet in diameter. You can see the glow is coming from bioluminescent fungus in various places around, or not fungus, bioluminescent coral and other things like that. So you can see it gives basically a kind of low light view to everything in here. The room itself is relatively spherical. Not quite a perfect sphere, but it's close to that. You can see like little areas, like there's a little area with a bunch of like rags and things kind of piled up that you could definitely see being like a makeshift bed. And there's another area that has bits and pieces that seem to be, for lack of a better term, like building blocks, and the back wall of it seems to be entirely made of that kind of glass-like substance, but it's opaque, so you can't really see through it. And the little girl kind of turns around and goes, "See, it's much safer here. They don't know how to get in here. This is my space.
This is where my space went.
This is where it went." Yeah.
How long you been hiding here?
Yeah.
So why are you guys here?
Well, we're kind of looking for someone who stole the soul of one of our friends.
That doesn't sound very nice. Why would you do
Definitely.
that?
I don't know.
Minor
Just,
illusion.
And as she sees it, she's like, "Oh, I don't
You seen
to
anything like
play-
this?
I don't like to play with them.
Have you?
They're not nice."
What? So you've seen these things?
So, why do you want to find it?
Because it hurt one of our friends real bad, and we need to find it so we can help our friend.
You're gonna help your friend by finding someone that hurt them? How
It
is
took
that
something.
gonna
It took something from them.
Oh, you want to cast a resurrection spell, but you can't because it ate its soul.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a little disturbing that you suddenly split the script and suddenly started using some really big words and very intuitive.
Yeah.
So you came here just to get the soul of your friend?
Yes.
That's a pretty good reason.
Oh, I don't think so. This is a very dangerous place.
We noticed. Yeah. So what are you
Yeah.
still doing here when it's so dangerous?
I live here.
Princess?
It's my home. And as you say princess, she goes, and I'm a princess.
Where do you have parents around here or guardians?
No. Why? I don't need them. This is my home.
Can you make things here?
Yeah! And she goes over and she starts kind of building with her blocks. See, that's a castle because I'm a princess. I need
It
a castle.
is. It's a
We are
beautiful
charging
castle.
her so much.
Did you make this room?
No,
Oh.
this room, I found it. It's my
Ah.
room.
And it is a beautiful room. I love your window.
I like my window.
It's very nice.
So, if you guys find this thing, you gonna leave?
Yeah, most likely.
I don't think that'd be a very good idea.
I'm
I think
gonna
it'd be
insight
better. Go ahead.
insight check her because what she's saying doesn't exactly make sense.
I was going to suggest same thought, but I was going to. You could come with us.
No, but this is my home.
Seem to be the only one here aside from mean creatures.
Yeah. So,
Would you like to be where the people are?
Or on a
you
moving
see-
castle?
as you say that, you watch. Go ahead and roll me an insight check.
Okay.
Smegwick. Allie, what'd you
Can
get
I-
for your Smegwick? Or your
Oh,
insight?
I haven't rolled it yet. I
okay.
was going at natural 20.
Natural 20. Alright, and then Smegwick, what'd you get for yours?
My insight's 14.
13. Okay. So, Smegwick, you don't notice anything out of the ordinary. Owie, as you're kind of looking at this creature, again, you're not sensing any malice behind anything it's saying, and it's not lying. Like, everything it's saying is true. But when Smegwick specifically says, wouldn't you like to be where there's more people, for just a 16th of a second, you see her smile. But it's not a pleasant smile. It's you kind of get this kind of almost envious, covetous look from it. Like, she hears more people and she's like, and it's immediately gone. But you see it for just that brief fraction of a second.
I swear to God, if she starts talking like the Red Queen.
Yeah, I'd like. There used to be a lot more here. But,
You
I mean,
guys?
it's been so long.
What happened here?
Well, they all left. They were very rude about it, too. I don't see why they needed to leave. It's a lovely place. I like it.
Well, to be fair, the city's on top of a giant creature thing, and it's dead.
And she kind of looks at you funny. Really? Why do you say that?
Because it was dead.
What do you mean by dead?
Inactive, no more along the living. It was an ex-Leviathan creature. It is no more.
But it's right here.
Buy it that good.
It's still
Well-
here.
Its remains are here.
So you think... What would have to happen for you to think that it wasn't dead?
Do you have different intel on this matter? Do you believe it's alive still?
I just think you're very fixated on this kind of duology
So is
It
it
has to be either
undead?
or not. And that's a very ignorant viewpoint.
It certainly appeared dead as we approached the city. And we saw this giant creature that was definitely not sleeping, just flopped out.
So if it's not moving, you think it's dead.
Its internals definitely don't seem to be working no more either.
Have you seen all of its internals?
To be
Well,
very
if you-
fair, we haven't seen all of it, no. But generally speaking, most living creatures tend to work in its entirety when they're alive.
So, if I was to cut off your hand, would you be dead?
No. I'm gonna be honest, the subject matter when you're talking making me very uncomfortable right now.
Do you think, in the brief amount of time you've been in my city, that you've seen more of the city, of this entire creature, than your hand would be to your whole body?
No, definitely, I said, definitely haven't seen all of it.
You haven't seen almost any of it. And you think, because you saw a little part of it that wasn't moving, that it's dead?
Interesting.
It's
How do
very
you know?
ignorant.
Hey, how do you know how much of the city we have seen? That's very interesting.
Because I've been watching you. You're
Just
in my
kind of
city.
glancing at it.
It would be, I mean, if I walked into your house, you would watch me, wouldn't you? You're in my city.
I mean, I wouldn't watch you if you came into my city. I'd watch you if you came into my actual house.
This is my
Are you?
house. Because I'm a princess. I have a very big house.
That some of it is undead?
Again, you all keep using these words. Everything
let me-
has to be in a category. It's dead, it's alive, it's undead. It's very limiting. You need to expand your horizons. You need to
Can you tell me-
understand that your view of the world is so limited.
Can
and
you
your
explain
lives
your
are
view?
So short.
Yes. Yes, they are. Can you explain your views?
Well,
Can you expand our horizons even just a little bit, Princess?
okay. And suddenly, the room shifts.
Mm.
Or like freezes, like hard freezes.
Mm.
See? It moved. You thought that it was dead, but it's not.
Did you do that?
Well,
You seem to
Really?
you seem to focus for a second, and then that happened.
depends on what you mean by did I do
Is all of this you?
that? No. This is a city. It's my home. It's my castle because I'm a princess.
You
Out
are
of a
Prin-
wild curiosity, if I said the word muse, that's mean anything to you?
You watch your face kind of freeze. Did you bring me a muse?
No, just playing on a hunch, and I'm a little scared right now.
But you know where a muse is. Make me a wisdom
Nope,
saving-
never said that.
Make me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh,
with
no.
disadvantage.
Not again.
Or 7. That's a 7, so 13.
Okay.
Oh no. Here we go again.
But you know where Esmiel is, and she's a muse. I would be very happy if you bring Esmiel to me. I could probably fix the ruins that you're attached to. I could fix the device.
When that happened, did anything bad happen to me, or did she just get information?
You don't feel any pain or anything like that.
Okay.
But you definitely, like, you remember thinking, just for the briefest moment, you remember thinking about Esmiel and then thinking about the device. Like, as she said them, minutes before she, or like moments before she said them, you thought all three of those things.
So is she like using telepathy, or is she just charming him?
You don't really know. You just, like, all you guys saw was she looked at Smegwick, and then she started saying, like, you should bring Esmiel to me. I could fix the device. I know it very well. It's been a long time since I've seen one. I think Esmiel would really like me.
What happened? Did you know her?
But she read my mind!
So you've seen these devices before?
Yes, but not for a very long time.
Oh, did you make them or did you get to play with them?
Oh, no one's ever let me play with one.
Hmm.
The Chosen were very attached to them for a little while. I was very happy when the Chosen Wars were over. They were just messy, and they caused so much trouble that didn't really need to be there.
And was that a long time ago too?
Very much so.
Hmm. Can you tell me more about the Chosen Wars? I don't know that story.
Oh, you wouldn't know. They predate the Verdant Empire by a very long time.
Oh.
And
Can
they
you
didn't
tell
really
me?
happen here anyway. They were more of a plant material playing thing, but it was an
I
interesting
would,
time. Go ahead.
Would I know about the Chosen Wars, or is that
No.
like a Claire thing?
Yeah, the Chosen Wars are effectively forgotten history, intentionally forgotten history. So none of you guys have heard of it before.
Yeah.
So
Katie's-
damn gods, they just decided they needed to interfere, and it screwed everything up. I'm really happy they don't do that anymore.
Have you heard of a very bad person called Corey Alstrax?
Ignorance, 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 ignorance. You don't like someone, so they're bad. You don't see something move, so it's dead. Everything has to be in a category.
Oh, I don't like Corey Alstrax because he's not a bad person because I don't like him. He's a bad person because he's done some very bad things to people. He's hurt people, he's forced people, he's dominated people.
Finite. You don't understand the bigger picture.
It helps us, for those with shorter lifespans, in order to categorize things, since we don't normally have the same memory capacity as someone who lives for long periods of time. So it definitely helps us. So any different perspective shifts that you have or information, I would love to learn and grow more. Break out of this categorical identification.
Can I assume that he is attempting to cause problems?
For everyone.
He always was a dick.
Wow. How old is she?
You guys have no idea.
She's old enough to speak from personal experience.
Yeah, I definitely like thousands of years old.
Is he the one that gave you the device?
Because Honestly, don't know. Don't think he had anything to do with it.
Yeah.
Oh, there's that ignorance again. If you found the device while you were dealing with him, he very much knew.
Well, doesn't mean he gave it to us, though.
Probably annoyed him quite a bit, and he gets very touchy when he gets annoyed. I've never been particularly fond of him, but if he's looking for the device, then he's looking for a muse, isn't he? Oh, you're in a lot of trouble. You're impressively weak. It would be adorable if you weren't so hopelessly overwhelmed. I think this chance encounter was probably the best thing that could have happened to you, because you found someone that with the right tools could go toe-to-toe with Coriel Strats. Lucky for you, the only thing that I want is your friend Esmiel.
I want her too, so there's kind of a problem.
Well, you can stay. I don't need her forever. Just long enough, and then you can leave with her and do whatever you want.
But to do what with?
Well, to
You're too
allow
young for that.
her to fully realize the potential of being a muse.
But
I
Like-
am even willing to give you your friend's soul back. If that's what you like.
I'm sorry. Do you have her soul in your possession?
I mean, it's in my city, and I own everything in my city. It would not be very difficult for me to find the breath drinker that drained your friend, and I'd be willing to end its life if it means that you'll bring me Esmiel. I think it's a fair trade. She won't be hurt in any way, shape, or form. She'll probably live a nicer life than she's ever lived for the brief amount of time that she'll be with me. And
I
you
do
all
want-
are welcome to stay as well.
I do want to say Esmiel's not a thing that we can trade or give away. It would be her decision. But we
Oh,
can
most
definitely bring your
definitely.
proposition back to her. More than happy to.
Well, see, here's the problem. If you leave my city, there's no guarantee you'll come back. So
Fair.
I need something to encourage you to come back. I
how can we
think
work?
you guys came to this very, very dangerous place full of very horrible creatures to save your friend. So I think if I hold on to that soul, that'll give you a reason to come back.
Let's see. We're kind of running. That's a time frame situation, and that doesn't give us a lot of time left. You hold on to the soul, our friend can't be resurrected.
Yeah.
Probably
Unless you have
means
a wait.
that you need to be fairly quick, doesn't it?
How much time do we have?
When you started this, you had 10 days. It took you, I think, a little over a day to be able to get to the place, and then another day roughly to get here. So you're about a week left. Maybe a little
And
bit
we
under that.
left Esmiel behind.
Mhm. So round trip to get Esmiel back would probably be, using Pythagorean theorem, it'd probably be 4 days round trip, which would give you about a 3-day
Yeah.
extras.
Slight issue with that as well. If a little bit of the card on the table there, since you decided this to help yourself into here, you would probably also know that she can't leave where
Oh,
she's
she-
at.
She can.
Not without, she needs to take the device with her, and it's
in no
not
way
behaving.
Does she need to do that. See, the
Ah.
way that you're all connected to the device, it just means that when it activates, no matter where you are on any plane of existence, you will immediately be drawn to it as it teleports to a new time and place. You can put as much distance as you would like between yourself and the device, and yet every time it activates, you will immediately be brought back to it.
Mhm.
If you're wondering, that's not how it's supposed to work.
How is it supposed to work?
That's a little bit beyond your understanding. Suffice it to say, you broke it, and I can fix it.
I see. I'm quite good at breaking things.
I've noticed.
Yeah.
I watched you kill one of my pets.
I was gonna ask if it was your pets.
Well, everything in
Sorry.
this city is mine.
To be fair, we happened upon those as well as those other guys as well. They attacked us.
Oh, I'm not saying you weren't justified. If you hadn't, it would have eaten you. And, well, it would have enjoyed most of you. It's not particularly fond of goblins. You're a little bit too chewy.
So is that what happened to everyone else who was living here?
No, they left.
What happened to them? Hmm.
You said they left very rudely.
Yes, they left as soon as I got here. How much ruder could you be?
Hmm. I agree.
I told them they were welcome to stay in my city. They didn't want to.
What did you offer them?
The ability to live in my city. I believe I was being more than kind. It is my city, after all. I didn't have to let them stay. But I am a benevolent being. And I like having people around. So much more fun. They can
Well, to
play
be
with
fair,
me.
so according to so you showed up here, claimed the city, and then they left.
And
How did they leave?
they left.
Yeah, I know, but how?
Some of them swam, some of them got in vehicles. A few of them decided it would be better to leave existence. It's very sad. I could never quite understand that decision. They had everything in front of them.
How did they choosing to leave this existence? Why did they choose to leave the existence if they could have swam or took something else? What led them to go that route?
I'm not omnipotent yet. I couldn't tell you what they were thinking at that point. I was very busy.
But sure, but like the order of operations, it's like suddenly they just decided to go, well, enough of this, and
I do imagine a princess is very busy when she first gets her own city. What were you doing?
Well, getting to know the city, getting everything working the way that I wanted it to.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of work.
I believe it.
It has been so long since I've had a good conversation. I'm very happy you all didn't die.
We are too. And that we got to meet you.
Well, that's the deal. If you want your friend's soul, you have to bring me Esbiel. Do we have a deal?
I think we need to have a conversation amongst ourselves if that's all right with you. It's kind of a lot. And again, we also need to get Ismail's opinion on it too, since it is her life. So it's hard to make that without connecting.
I'm not asking for her life, just her services for a
No,
brief
I know,
amount
but
of time.
I know, but it's like it is her who will be doing this, so we can't promise something for someone else. It's like you can't promise something. Well, I guess you could, but like I can't promise something for Smegwick if it's not something Smegwick wants to do.
Is there something you'd like Smegwick to do?
No, it was just an example.
Ignorance.
It is, and that's why I would love to learn from you, Princess.
And the thing that also does make us a little worried is the fact you're being very vague about what you're going to do with Esmiel. You're not really being concise, saying what you'd like to do with Esmiel aside from helping her realize her potential or ascend. It's like,
You are far too simple to be able to understand the full abilities and powers of the Muse. If I was to take the time to explain the minutiae, we would be here longer than your friend has. Much, much longer. And it would be a waste of my time. You think yourself very intelligent, but you're not. Not compared to, well, existence. Mortals, you understand this tiny, little, insignificant speck of what is really out there, and then you think yourselves smart. When in all actuality, the amount of things that you will never understand is so vastly, incredibly larger than anything the entirety of your civilizations through its rise and fall will ever know. You are infinitesimally small little specks on the sandy beach of existence. And yet when a few of you come together, you somehow think that you own the entire beach. It really is, what's the word? Pathetic. But don't worry, I find your shortcomings adorable.
So did you fight in the Chosen Wars?
No. Gods are annoying. And the Chosen Wars really weren't for people like me. It was the gods fighting amongst themselves, trying to control things that they couldn't imagine how to control.
Were the gods above you or beneath you? Not in a physical sense.
Again, those
So you know they could be
dichotomies
both.
has to be above or below, inside or outside, alive or dead. It's a very limiting viewpoint.
It is, but if you try to perspective shift and kind of take it from our side, just so we can get a better
Oh, I
understanding.
could never view things from your side.
interesting point. You made the city move. Could you make the city move to where Esmiel is?
Most definitely. If I wanted to. I don't.
You want the extra time to be applied to give a more narrow window?
I don't want to move my city. I like it here. I don't have to deal with...
You could move it
all
back
the-
afterwards.
Yes. But if you saw a massive leviathan with a city growing out of it, just moving through your kingdom, would you, when it disappeared again, just go, oh, that was strange, and then leave it alone?
But that's consequential to you?
Yes, I don't want to have to deal with the rest of the denizens of this plane. They're annoying and limiting.
Well, it sounds like it'd be rather easy for you to keep them at bay.
Well, there's a lot of them, and it would take a lot of work. Why would I put my myself through that kind of work. It's pointless when I can just stay here and not have to worry about it.
So even without Esmail, what? Hold up. Let me withdraw that while I get that thought together. One sec.
Well, if you all want to talk, I'll go away. She's not there anymore.
Smago just looks at her, like, saw that, slowly turns and, like, we're fucked.
Yeah. Yeah, we are.
It sounds like we could just run off right now and go hunting for this thing, and she's going to be able to.
Should potentially interfere now that she knows
Yeah.
that we have Amuse and. Yeah. Yeah.
We have.
Didn't catch that first part of what you said, Aoi. It got cut off by
Oh, it's the only lead we have right now.
Well, I mean, no, because we can. Are you talking about for Esmail, or are you talking about to find Reggie's soul? Because we can find the breath drinker on our own without her help, without giving up Esmail. She will definitely make it harder for us.
Both.
She seemed to know an awful lot before she even got into my head.
Yeah.
So there's every possibility I think she knows exactly where that soul drinker is.
Oh, for sure.
And if she
Yeah.
can do a little flex and make the entire city move,
Mm-hmm.
That would make it much easier on us.
well, I mean, it's also, I think she could also impede.
Mm.
And I'm just gonna say it, since everything else here, I'm just gonna work on putting all the cards on the table. We have no assurance that she's not gonna hurt Esmail.
Yep.
Mm.
Bringing her to her full capacity or abilities might not be still breathing. So, or whole. And trust me, you do not want to make decisions for that woman. Whew. Bad things always happen when people do.
I'm not gonna answer what you mean by that.
You think she would be concerned about Corey Alstrax trying to hunt us down?
True. But then again, she seems to be in another world far away from us. She has apparently lived for thousands more years than we have.
And he kind of just sounds like a bad coworker to her.
Yeah. That too.
So if they're on the same level, I'm glad she is confining herself to this being.
By the way, did we ever get her name?
No,
No, she never offered anything.
No.
just gonna keep calling her princess.
Oh God.
She likes the name Princess.
She does, very much so.
But she probably has a natural name.
Oh, for sure. However, kind of fits. Yeah. I don't know about you guys, but I am at a third of my health, a little less. So spending some time to heal up would be grand.
Yeah.
Taking a rest would be grand.
That'd be great.
Yeah, I
It would
guess
be
so.
great. The only issue being, I don't know if we're gonna be able to rest here at all.
Yeah. Oh, she'll probably pop back in and let us know. Because it's not like she just stopped listening and
Yeah.
watching.
So, we totally got a deal?
No, I'm not
Um.
making a decision for Esmail
Oh,
without consulting with Esmail.
yeah. No, do we have any way to do that from here, though?
And we would certainly operate under a show of good faith if we had some benevolence here. We would actually, since she does seem to know a lot, we would be more than willing to help convince Esmiel if we were. I feel that if she was more helpful, it would go more to convincing Esmiel to come here to want to learn more about being a muse, as opposed to being coerced.
Coerced
Yeah.
is such a
Ah!
mean phrase.
Yeah, I figured that.
Oh, for crying
Suddenly,
out
she's standing right next to you, Smegwick. So, you guys, I don't understand why you're so mean.
Yeah, I
I
am
need
just,
a drink.
to be perfectly well, you are quite frankly holding all the cards and stating
And
you're
that's
only
my
going to help
fault.
us. I'm just saying.
I
I'm
have
just saying,
something I want that you have.
and it would
You
go a
have-
lot more.
You need something that I have. This is very simple economics.
And it would go a lot more to convincing Esmiel. Full disclosure, you're clearly got access in here. It would go a lot more to convincing her to helping us, as opposed to being purely transactional. And because we are in dire straits, and we need
if
this.
I give you this soul and you leave,
and we tell
never
Esmiel
come
about
back,
what, and we tell Esmiel about what
does
you
that
did.
leave me with? Nothing.
Your city.
And she kind of looks at you. Unless you have some other form of collateral that you're willing to live with me that will guarantee that you come back, I see no other way this can work. Once you have what you want, there is no reason for you to ever return.
No, there's definitely reason for us to return, because it would feel you would help us and help Esmiel learn more about what's going on with the device and with her. But see, it's really kind of hard to sell her on something like this. If you're essentially holding a friend hostage.
No. I didn't send the breath drinker out to kill your friend.
But you're holding on to the breath drinker.
Because it is mine. If I came to your house and I badly needed something that you had, and then I just came in and said, well, you should give me this just because I need it. That
To
doesn't
be
seem
fair,
strange.
If someone stole something, and our friend stole, and then ran into your house, that would mean you had stolen property in your possession.
The breath drinker didn't steal. The breath drinker ate. That's how it exists.
It still took something that wasn't its
If a
to
dog
have.
goes to your barbecue and eats a pork chop and then returns to its house, do you instantly demand the pork chop back?
Might demand compensation because you let your dog loose. And snatching things that didn't belong to it.
So, when a wolf eats a deer, does it now owe compensation to the deer's family?
See,
or is
now
that
you're
just how it exists?
you're kind of
But
shifting. You're kind of shifting. Is the breath
breath
drinker
drinker-
under your purview or not?
Breath drinker lives in my city. You are in my city. Do I now owe compensation if you all die in my city to your next of kin? The Breath Drinker requires souls to survive. That's its food, its nourishment.
Yes,
Again,
you said
this
it's your pet.
limited view of, well, this is mine and it's always mine.
You seem to be claiming everything as yours.
Because it is. You are not me. You do not have anywhere near the understanding of the universe that I have. You barely understand your own bodies.
That's why we experiment.
And she turns and looks at you again and kind of suppresses a chuckle. I think you need to sleep on it. You can use my room. Nothing comes into my room. You're safe here.
And will you watch us sleep?
Of course, you're in my city. And you watch as she walks over to where her blocks are and just starts playing with her blocks. Unfortunately, that is where we're going to end it for tonight. As always, if you missed any of this, I do upload all these to my YouTube channels, youtube.com/TrainerJody. Thank you so much for both DK rating me and then more Cowbell rating me as well. If any of the raiders are still here, I do this on Wednesdays. And actually, next week I'll still be running D&D, but the week after that, I will be running a session 0 for a mini campaign. Every December I run a mini campaign. And if you show up here, it won't be on Wednesday, it'll be Mondays in December. But if you show up here December 1st, you might actually recognize someone in the cast, like more Cowbell, otherwise known as John, is going to be playing, and it'll be super fun. So yeah. Otherwise, again, it's going to be all for me today, and I will see you guys next time. All right? Bye-bye.
Bye.